Watch the entire video, my lovely viewers, to get the whole thing. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button down below. Turn the bell icon to join the notification squad. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
I can tell you, those of you are getting excited. No, this case will go to the Supreme Court and whatever. They have just advised them to follow the procedure. They have advised them to follow that route because they know it will not go to the Constitutional Court. Your case will not reach the Constitutional Court. Your case is not fit for the Constitutional Court. That's why they have sent it back. They have sent it back because now you are going to face those very judges that you left. Those judges that you said, we are not interested in you. We are going that side. Those are the judges that you are going to face. Those judges that you cheated to say, no, we are talking. Meanwhile, you are filing cases in the Concord. And they just looked at you. They were excited. You excited the judges that, yeah, we are looking into this matter. We are talking. And yet, you are going to the Concord. Now, you are going back. Now you are going back. You are going back to face those three judges. Those three judges that you lied to, that we are talking. And the judges got excited and said, no, we are hoping that there is the light, there is true light. It is not just a train coming. You will have to go and face them. And then, on top of that, your case was shredded. It was shredded before those three judges. So, out of the arguments that you put, what do you think? What argument do you think those judges are going to look at to say, no, let's allow this to continue? What arguments? And then, another point, there are three judges. You know why there are three judges? It is to avoid, these appeals to go on and on and on. That's why there are three judges. You can't tell me that three judges would be wrong and then, they will send it to other judges. No. So, your case is dead. Your case is dead because you are not going to the Supreme Court direct. You are not going to the Supreme Court direct. You first have to face those three judges. You have to face them. Those three judges that you lied to say we are talking, and they responded. They put themselves on record. We hope that you whatever. And those three judges, from the word go, they have been telling you to engage. They have been telling you to engage. They have been telling you to engage. And you, Makebi Zulu, you have been adamant. You have been intractable. You have been intractable. You don't want to listen. You have been stubborn. And are you telling me those judges are not privy to your stubbornness? Because government has continuously begging you to engage. And you have been adamantly, arrogantly, been refusing. You can't accuse government. Government have tried. They have been engaging you. They have been engaging you. They have been knocking on your door. And look, you might think that Patrick Kangwa is down. But he's not down. He's a doctor, by the way. When that judgment came out, when the Concord threw away that, what did Patrick Kangwa do? Patrick Kangwa reached out, can we talk? He reached out, can we talk? Because From the government point of view, they understand that, what the South African government and the courts wants is for us to talk. And so they have been keeping a tab, saying we want to talk, we want to talk, we want to talk. Hakainde Ichirema, we want to talk, we want to talk. We are engaging the family, we are engaging the family. And poor Makebi Zulu, very mature. Each time somebody from government says, we are engaging the family was responding, no one is talking to us. Each time somebody said, no, we are engaging the family, no, we are not talking to them, we are not talking to government. Arrogance. So you have shown before the entire world that you don't want to engage. You don't want. And you are refusing even something that is on record. You are refusing to say, no, there was no agreement. There was no agreement. We have never agreed. And yet, you are on video. You are on video to say, this is a compromised agreement. This is a compromised agreement. You are on video. But you are coming out. No, we have never agreed. We have never agreed. We have never agreed. We can't trust the government. We can't trust the government. Who is worth trusting between the family and the government? You are the ones who have been shifting goalposts. You agree, you turn around and say, no, we didn't agree. But you were on video, eh? You had a joint press conference. You shook hands. How can you say, no, we didn't agree? Immaturity. And you think those judges are not noticing these things? And these things were brought in court. You agree, no, we are going to take the body. On Wednesday, the body is going to Zambia. Come on that day, the military of another country, they roll out carpets. They bring out, their military to give a send-off. And you embarrass them to say, no, we are not going. No, we are not going. I mean, who do you think the independent people, because South Africans are independent in this matter, who do you think they are going to sympathize with? Who do you think they are going to see to be reasonable? Who are they going to see that at least, there is maturity, there is trust here? You go to the court, the judgment comes out. No, we don't agree with this judgment. We want to appeal. The judges say, okay, you come, we hear you. What arguments you have? The moment you reach in court, you say, no. We are going to the court. You should sit back and reflect. Yeah? You should sit back and reflect. With all these, I mean, who do you think the South African government or the courts or any independent person who sympathize with? Yeah? I mean, myself here, I've got people who I interact with. And because of my presence here, they have particular interest in Zambian politics. And they have been following this matter. And time and again, I do have meetings with them. And I'm telling you, I always try to be very objective when I'm talking to them. Very objective. I basically just narrate things as they are. They usually follow. But they will ask me questions. What about this? What about this? What about this? So I give them, objectively. Because I don't want also to look biased. No, I don't. So, even today, we had lunch today. Today I had lunch with them. And I'm telling you, they are so disappointed. They are so disappointed with the Lungu family. They are very disappointed. Today I had lunch with them. And we were discussing. And these are people that are independent. They are independent. They are independent. From you know, from these big organizations, UN organizations. Very educated people, very experienced people. And I'm telling you, like today, they were very disappointed because they asked me to say, we have read that the secretary to cabinet, he wants to talk to the family. What is the response of the family? By that time, Makebi Zulu had already had an interview. So I just gave them the interview that Makebi Zulu had. I just played it. I didn't respond. I just said, there is this interview that this guy had. Look at it. When they looked at it, they were very disappointed. Very disappointed. To say, these people, I mean, all this long, I mean, why can't they engage the government? Why can't this guy speak respectfully about the government? Why? So the issue is, Mweva PF, Mweva Register, you know, those of you who are thinking that you are right, but really, independent people are seeing to say, no, this is too much. And when people ask to say, what are the issues? Why don't they want to come? What are the issues? I simply repeat what Makebi Zulu says. Makebi Zulu says, well, they don't want the head of state to be part of it. They don't want the head of state to be part of the the funeral. And that again shocks everyone. Shocks everyone. But they want other heads of state to come and attend the funeral. And where will the head of state be? So really, it is not making sense. And this is why I'm telling you, your case is dead. Your case is dead. The moment you go back to the High Court, and those judges will sit, that will be the end. Because those judges are not going to allow you to go to the Supreme Court. To go there and do what? To go and do what to the Supreme Court? What are you going to do in the Supreme Court? What arguments do you have? Because at appeal level, you don't bring new arguments. You can bring a new lawyer, but that new lawyer, as good as he may be, Black Jesus is a very good lawyer. Black Jesus is a very good lawyer. But as good as he may be, he will not be able to submit new evidence. He can't. He can't. Your case is gone. Those three judges are going to allow you to go to the Supreme Court for what? Based on what? What arguments do you have? And you knew it. That's why you took it to the Constitutional Court. That's why you took it to the Constitutional Court. So your case is dead. Just the day that you enter the court to argue your matter, it will be dead. And therefore, my advice is that save yourself from embarrassment. Save yourself from embarrassment. Because Makebi Zulu, he was asked a good question by Diamond TV journalist to say, okay, you wanted a shortcut, but the government decided saying, let's talk. Isn't that a shortcut? Isn't that the best way to handle this? And Makebi Zulu was not, from the way he answered, he's basically saying, no, we are going back to the three judges. We are going back to the three judges. You are going to the three judges to do what? What arguments are you going to bring? To do what? Humble yourselves. Humble yourselves. Engage government. Engage government. You don't want to be embarrassed. Makebi Zulu, you have lost enough. Today, even your demeanor was looking defeated. Ukwina na winner. But ukwina kobe because of your demeanor. Wachila munika kwat na ufimba. Kwat kulwa lwele, kwat na ulwala, kwat ulwele malnutrition. Because when you are building your body, when the body is building up, it must go with your demeanor. It must go with your spirit. It must go, with your morale. But Makebi Zulu na vena. But ukwina kwa mulandu wako ati because he has become fat. He has become bigger. But because of his demeanor, his low demeanor, his low spirit, Makebi Zulu is looking like he is just sick, like a child suffering from kwashoka. Demeanor is bad. Makebi Zulu, wake up, admit, be humble. Just admit, Makebi Zulu, that you have lost this one. Just accept it and humble yourselves. Humble yourselves. Just humble yourselves. Humble yourselves. Kwali shupa kuno kunse Makebi Zulu. Living out here is not easy. I know you guys. Mwali sunga kwenda lama. Mwaliba mwalitutira. But in them ever. Shikapwa. Money will finish. That money that you have stored up, whatever. Shikapwa. That money will finish. That money will finish. Living outside your country is not easy. Living outside your country. In Zambia, you have your life. You have your law firm. You have your clients. But where you are there, to pick it up, it's not easy, Makebi Zulu. It's not easy. So grab this opportunity. Don't try to be big. It will be a sheer waste of time. Anything short of what is unacceptable, whatever. That is childish, Makebi Zulu. That is immature. That's what I've been saying. Because there is no negotiator that uses such things as such terminologies that it is unacceptable. It is a sheer waste of time. No, you don't use that. You don't use that. You don't use that. Though when you are negotiating, you don't. But it's because you are immature. You use those terminologies. You don't. You don't. No, the UPND has weaponized the media. Which media has weaponized? Has been weaponized? Which media? Which media, Makebi Zulu? And this is why you are losing your case. Because even in court, if they ask you which media has been weaponized, you are saying no. Government has broken trust. Government has weaponized the media. They should stop weaponizing the media. The question that we can ask you, Makebi Zulu, which media has been weaponized? Which media has been writing negative things about the family? Which media? Which media? Unless you want to say Chirifatayari is a media. Unless you want to say Chirifatayari is a media. But even Chirifatayari talks on his own. Chirifatayari doesn't talk to please Hakainde Ichirema. Oh, Hakainde Ichirema does not weaponize me. Chirifatayari is a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword. It swings everywhere. Now Hakainde Ichirema turaka kaula. Turaka kaula uli wonse. If you have vipa. Effort 12. So you can't. Which media, Makebi Zulu? Those are the stories. Those are the childish stories you are bringing before court. The UPND has weaponized the media. And yet, Hakainde Ichirema has been saying, when people are crying, we should whatever, we should not get offended by what they say. Hakainde Ichirema, there is no winner, whatever. And then you go and start complaining. No, Hakainde Ichirema is talking about how he was treated when he was in opposition. When he was in opposition, he's talking about that. He's talking bad about the family. Even when you are talking about how your Edgar Lungu traveled economy, you don't want Hakainde Ichirema to recall how he suffered when he was in opposition. When Hakainde Ichirema talks about how he was treated when he was in opposition, he's talking bad about the family. How? He can't. Even when you have got the right to talk about this, Hakainde Ichirema should not. The guy suffered. And he is narrating those stories as his path, where he has, how he has managed, where he has passed to be president. He's narrating his story. He's giving a testimony. He's giving a testimony. Can't he give a testimony of how he has gone through, like Finondi? Because I need him exile. Then I will be saying, At one point, I had to stay out in Malaysia. Hey, nawala no kulwala. Hey, bayandipra no kundepura. I mean, chamika tashani. Chamika tashani. Why are you complaining about that? Why are you complaining about that? If he's lying, you can say, no, he's lying. But he's not lying. He's telling things as they are. So what is wrong? Humble yourselves. Humble yourselves. You still have an opportunity. This I believe. Much as we have reached this stage, I believe that if you engage, the government, I'm very sure you will come up with something. I'm very sure you come up with something. If you are failing to humble yourselves and whatever, send people. There are people that are willing, that can listen to you, that can go and engage government. And at this point in time, Makebi Zulu, this is the point where you step aside as the negotiator. You step aside as a negotiator. Apa Makebi Zulu, you also need somebody to negotiate for you. Makebi Zulu, apa, you also need somebody to negotiate for you. Unless you are resolved to say you will stay outside. But I tell you, if Makebi Zulu, you continue with this arrogance to stay outside Zambia, I believe you will struggle more than me. You will struggle more than me. Much as you have money, but you will struggle more than me. Imamu aliberesha to comfortable life, shani. If I to aliberela we nankale in style, yamu street. Myself, I can go anywhere and whatever. But you, Makebi Zulu, Makebi Zulu, you have got to take a soft life, Makebi Zulu. You have got a soft life. So soft life muntu papa to ipondolole for 1 year, 2 years. Because Aka in the Malay where I'm 2026. Aka in the is coming back in 2026. So you will live long outside there. 2031. Aka in the is staying until 2031. Until 2031. So 5 years. Partner, you are a lawyer, I'm done. Negotiate your way. I know. Kuri ba Esther. Ba Esther chikosele po na lena pa. It's not about Lungu. It's not about what. It's chikosele po ma cases. Ba Esther Lungu, she's scared of going to jail. That's for sure. She's scared of going to jail. But these are issues, again, that you can table before Haka in the Ichile. You can table this. I know some people will say, but what about you? You have failed to negotiate.
This is a dream come true. Oh my God.
Shimombi, so this is the house that you want. It's now your house.
Yes.
Bashimumbi.
Mumbi, why?
Nachubala mala ingiro tunyelele.
No, Rose. Kawachileka na ingira munganda.
Munganda nshi?
Ngwe nganda.
Bashimumbeka mango ine nganda kwisa.
Kuturo.
Obe. Ya, ichiro toko wama. Panda ini abana chilatinga. Nimbono koko wale unishama yanda.
Hello. No mara mone ifya huino bwingi hapa. Imyotoka. Trolley dash. Alamu.
Mokwe.
Lesenta. Elo la mushiba. Patu lesa ala pela first kutulo. Elo mbanga wabuka ufire wakonka.
Ambera mchine.
Lesenta.
Neba kushitashanya hapo.
Na naba lembapa. dial *384*1#. It's simple. Hello. Chawa mapo 10 kwacha.
Awukothi nikwata 10 kwacha.
Twalabika muka 200.
Ngatwangisha babiri dimbu madaba kututu awina 1 imwe na imwe ine.
Hello naba mayo, twalaba posamu. Ali kwata sana nshunko mayoli.
It's time to live your dream. Zambia, 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 it's your time because no dream is too big for my Zambian dream. Enter this draw so that you can stand a chance at winning shopping vouchers, cell phones, solar kits, cars, money, vacation trips, mini meal, trolley dashes, scholarships, and the grand prize of a 3-bedroomed house. That's right, a 3-bedroomed house. To enter the draw, all you have to do is dial *384*1#, and you will only be charged 10 kwacha to enter this amazing competition. What are you waiting for? It's time to live your dream. It's time to live your dream.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Alright, that's all for you today, lovely viewers. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the video you just watched in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you, lovely viewers. Once again, I go by the name of Mutati Mpundu. I love you, peace, I gotta go.